Please, Lord, quickly eviscerate every black politician, those that are even lying in the hospital on their sick bed dying, or those that are dying of a terminal cancer, such as what Al Sharpton, perhaps starting with Al Sharpton first. Please Auschwitz them. Almighty God, hear my cry, hear my plea. Dachau, Auschwitz every black politician. My only regret is that I can't include Barack Hussein, the long-legged Mac Daddy, Obama, and that cry to have them genocide, because Obama's not black, and neither is Camelback, ain't Black Harris. But Lord, set us free. Lord, rain down fire and brimstone as you did on that fateful night there in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Hello,
dude.
and then I'm getting ready to get on to 20 because I took, and I'm like, I'm just wanting to fucking talk to someone.
Kill myself.
I was like, is this someone hacking right now? And she's like, do you know this website? And I'm like, yeah, buy supplements from them. I was like, but I didn't authorize his purchase, please.
That's fucking
Dude,
funny.
that was it was perfect timing. I literally clicked record, and then as it's the countdown, road names. It's insane. I don't understand.
Destined to be like that.
I'm also glad. I'm gonna have.
Just put one in, dude.
I didn't know you did pouches. Never knew.
What are you fucking talking? The one and only time I've ever been scammed. I have a good fucking story about that.
All right, talk again, Isaac.
Hello.
I am not scammed. I am not.
I did not get scammed.
Alright,
I
there
did
we go.
not
We're
get
good.
scammed.
It you guys talk really loud, so every time I get it set for my voice, I also think for whatever reason, like I have a deeper voice, and you guys somehow have like a pointy voice
Yeah.
on the audio spike.
Anti-point.
Yeah, so it's like I'm like, okay, good, it's all set, and then I'm like looking at the audio bar, and mine's perfectly green, and it's like red, clipping every time you guys talk.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah. So then I was like, can you guys just put a hold on my account? Sent in a complaint, immediately like got called. Like, hello, is this Isaac? And I was like, I answered my phone as hello. And then
No.
he was like, so it looks like you signed up for the subscription. And I was like, no, I read through the terms and conditions. I do get, if it's a good enough product, then yeah, I'll do a subscription. And I was like, oh, well, we already if it hasn't left the warehouse yet, just hold on to it.
No, you can't do that, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, it's in the
It
terms.
looks
and
like
ag-
illegal.
Yeah, we'll give you your money back. You just have to give us $200, and we'll give you your $100 back.
That's what the dude at the Gym of Flow used to do.
Really?
Yeah, the Gym of LO, that was the Gym of Flow. And he would do this thing where he would make you sign a contract that was like, okay, so the only way you can cancel is either the last day of a billing cycle
Right.
or the first day.
yeah.
Okay, no, he disregards anything else.
Didn't it have to be
okay?
like in writing too?
It had to be in
You had to-
official writing,
Yes.
and you had to deliver it to him.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
only way you could cancel.
And
It's
he,
just constantly
no,
moving
for real, and he was
around.
never there. He was never there, for real. He would work when he was, that was his job, and he would only be there from like 9 p.m. until midnight.
Yep.
He wouldn't.
Exactly.
I mean, like, for real. So I remember when there were multiple people I knew that the only way that they could get him to cancel it was they had to have, like, there was this, like, one of our friends' dads in high school was a lawyer on the official letterhead that was like, we are officially canceling. You cannot, like, you can't keep billing us.
Yes.
And I remember when I signed up there 3 times. The first time was with my parents there, whatever, and
Yeah.
we ended up going in like together to cancel it.
Yeah.
Second time was with myself, and I couldn't get him to let me cancel it, and I just canceled the
I was
card.
going to say, it's
Yeah.
just cancel the card.
Well, I was
Fuck
like,
you,
well, I
dude.
don't know, whatever, man. And I canceled the card, and then the third time when I signed up there, because I had like been going between college
Yeah.
and whatever, and the third time I signed up there, I was like, can I just pay you cash up
Yeah.
front? and he was like fine.
Oh,
But
they fucking got me.
no, he was fine. He literally, it was funny because I watched him and he took it and he counted it and he just put it in his pocket. I was just the end of it. And
You're
Like
paying me in
Powerhouse
greenbacks.
too.
yeah,
The one in Lake.
I got screwed by Powerhouse. I had an account there or whatever, and they like it was right during COVID, and I ended up having to do like a collections thing.
Yeah.
Where they like sent it, so I wasn't going there, and I told them I canceled it, and they were like, "Well, you can't just cancel it." And I'm like, well, it's literally shut down. The state won't let me.
Yeah, what do you mean?
So they sent $300 of me not refusing to pay for COVID shutdowns to collections. And I was just like, I can give you like $5, you know. And it was I think I ended up paying like $57 or something.
Really?
And yeah, so
I had my scam story was somehow I was traveling. I was out in Colorado, and you know you're like always like, oh, your card's fraud, or even though you notify the bank, right? Like was like looking through it, and the bank called me like, hey, you know, what's this purchase? It happens like once a month, and it's been happening for like 3 years, and it's like $50. And I was like, I don't know, and I was like, the website associated was like xnxxx.com, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, yeah, it was probably a porn site that probably got it from me. I was like, oh well, okay, we'll refund it to you, and it was like $400 back, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh well,
I don't know, the best one
bank's doing their job for me. Thank you.
the best one that I ever had.
I don't look at tits anymore, Victoria. I promise.
My eyes are closed when I'm away from you the whole time.
Dude, Molly makes Sam close his eyes when boobs come on TV. Yep. So they'll be watching the show. And
But
close your eyes.
if he just said no, what would happen?
Exactly.
Actually, just like beat his ass.
Get over here.
Time for your spankings.
You understand?
The worst one that ever happened to me. The worst financial one was when we went to Texas, and they couldn't get my card to scan correctly, so the lady just kept scanning it.
Oh
and
my gosh, yeah.
It was a rental car, and we were like 20, so didn't have a ton of money,
Yeah.
right? And Levi was there for it.
They swiped it like 3 times.
Yeah, the lady was like, "Huh, it's not reading," and just kept swiping it, and I'm like, And then I get a text, and it's like alert, and it was a $2,300 or $2,700 charge. They just all my money gone.
Yep.
And then I was getting
it was like
overdraft.
Yeah, it was
thing.
$1,700, and they swiped it 3 freaking times.
It was over $2,000.
Yeah, dude.
And it was yeah, and I was like, oh, and then the manager was like spazzing, and at the time I didn't really think anything of it because whatever. I did get my money back the next day. Like they took care of it. But the manager was like, I'll give you my company card. Please just don't say anything to anyone. And I was just like, why would I say anything? Like, I don't, as long as I get my money back, I don't care. But then I was driving and I'm like, this was years later. I was thinking about it when we picked another rental car up from the same company. I was like, I wonder if I could have gotten
the rental for free.
Yeah.
Well, not even that.
Or
like,
just like had a lifetime warranty.
I don't know if I was just like you like stole $4,000.
Yeah.
Like literally you're incompetent. You stole $4,000. I need.
I'm sure
something.
people get a lot more for a lot
Well,
less.
that's what.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
It's that
You just need to-
women intuition, like something. Like a guy will just be like, got my order.
yeah.
They'll still eat it, but then a girl's like, "Excuse me."
Then you get some 45-year-old dyed hair lady that's like,
That's why you have your CPL, right? So when they get something wrong at the restaurant, you can be like, I feel threatened right now.
Well, I remember after work one day we went to Olive Garden and I bit a. Oh, and he's like, "Oh, there's no mozzarella."
I do
And
remember
then the
this.
chef was like, "Sorry, sir, please."
Yeah.
And it was like you just thawed these out. Like, you don't pretend like you made these.
Oh, from my village in Italy, I bring you the
Yeah.
cheese.
It's
From
like-
Carmichael
I
Village.
think it's
Yeah, from
plastic.
Carmichael Village, dude. If you're in Carmichael Village, we love you. But yeah, the worst one I had, the most embarrassing one I had was there was a guy who was friends with us who got fired at work. Okay. And this was like a long time. This is before
Yeah.
COVID. And I was looking at I was like, like it seems like there's not as much money as there should be in my bank account. And I'm looking and it's like it was in my checking account and I'm looking and there was 2 or 3 charges for like $40. I think it was $120 total. It was gone. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked and it's OnlyFans. And I was like, dude, what the fuck,
Why would
right?
I pay for free?
Well, I don't know.
Exactly.
So I go and I like call my bank And I'm like, hey, I didn't do this. And there was a black lady on the phone, and she was like, and I was like, no, like, for real, I don't, like, I need to cancel my card. This wasn't me.
Yeah.
And they were like, you have to have the full card number to sign somebody up. And I was like, I didn't do it. Like, why would I be calling
Yeah, you know,
right now?
credit card thieves, they only take
Yeah.
the last
Well,
four
and
digits.
it was like she was like laughing at me on the phone, and I had to be like, basically, I was like,
Oh, they
in order
used to
for them to
charge.
transfer me to the like fraud prevention thing, I had to basically tell them the whole story of like, there was a person who worked here that had my card info, they got fired, and the day after he got fired,
I'm getting
there's
charged
like
for Googles.
$120 of whatever, and then I did
of
contact.
soft titties.
Yeah.
Well, I did contact. I think I know who he was buying.
Right? There were quite a few
I know.
people.
And the funny part is he actually emailed Brian a few years later, like a zip file
Of
of
all
all
the-
of the people that we knew that were on OnlyFans, like their whole thing. So I'm like, some of it was purchased by me, probably.
Wow, you funded the expedition. Wow, that's a real capital idea. Think about it. Now, like a different website that scalps OnlyFans and
For
then
slightly less.
Yes,
They have like
do it.
go on there and like take down the leaks and stuff. I didn't. That's like there are. If you look, because I was trying to figure everything out for doing TikTok and Instagram and whatever. Because of course our new thing, we're gonna just quit podcasting and only dance. That's our new.
Exactly.
But
In this boy's moves.
exactly.
Oh,
Hit
he's
the
got
this.
it. Move.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it, but he just hit something so
Yeah, dude, I hit
gnarly.
the Dougie right there. Is what I did. But
You grab me a beer, right?
there's like entire like law firm that all they do is hunt the web. Like they have like alerts for like
Okay.
if Levi had an OnlyFans, and it was like hot Levi
This is
wiener.
hypothetical, by the way.
Yeah, and it was like
Hypothetically, it would do really well.
well, it would be like if like one of the websites that has leaks put your stuff up, they would have like an alert where they're constantly Google searching
Okay.
for like keywords where it'd be like Levi hot nudes, and then they would be like immediately take this down.
So immediate cease and desist letter, and
Yes.
wow.
Yeah, so those people who have OnlyFans where they make like that one chick has like 43 million a month or
Yeah.
something.
Sophie Turner.
Yeah. Sophie Rain.
Sophie. See, you knew it. I didn't.
I knew.
Dude, are you secretly her?
Ridiculous. You can like look up their financial.
I remember I saw
Dude,
that
wouldn't you
lady.
do- if you could show your butthole would for 43 million,
43 million. Yeah.
A month.
if it was like
As long as my face
$1,000
wasn't-
guaranteed, no,
the
dude,
face part.
for $1 million a year, if you knew it wouldn't
Is it
go
on
away,
tax?
it's after tax.
After tax, so I'm taking out.
And if it's in Florida, there's gonna be a new sin tax, which I saw
Yeah.
that Sophie girl argue with like
Yes.
the short like new age DeSantis replacement.
Yeah. Like,
We want to support women, but what you're
Sign-
doing is absolute debauchery.
Yeah.
We're gonna tax you.
like signs. He's like
Who is
I-
this? What's his name?
The like
running for governor
of Florida.
of Florida. Also, X Files. Future. 1998 film.
Oh.
It is cover up.
We'll get into
Of
that
an
later. Let's look at
alien
this weird guy
virus.
first. Hold on.
Yeah, he's the Zoomer candidate for Florida.
James Fishback.
Does he have a
Does he-
tiny head and glasses?
He looks Jewish.
That might. Oh, he's all over the.
My sensors are going off right now.
He's
What's his
all over
name?
the-
Fishback.
All right, look up Wikipedia. What was it before
I
that?
I think that
Fishbackstein.
I mean, that yeah.
I think that
We're really gonna get.
that is a dude. This dude looks like I don't even need to look at this.
No,
I just
dude.
know, man.
Stop. He's
He's the answer. Do you understand?
dude. He's the American dream.
It's a bunch of bottlenose.
Okay.
And there's this guy, Gerald, kidnapped by a dolphin,
Mm-hmm.
here for
Okay.
built an underground, and claiming there.
You got to get a little bit.
And yeah, a bunch of bottlenose dolphins are washing ashore after Gerald claimed he was kidnapped.
They annexed the Gerald City. Maybe it's Carmichael Village.
It's Carmichael.
Dude,
It's all connected.
Is this the affiliation with like the MK Ultra project where they made that lady live with a dolphin and have sex with it for 5 years?
Dude, that's why you can't give birth around dolphins. CIA cut it off.
That's a good point.
But before you could, that was the.
It was
What-
like, yes, we enforce.
wasn't that where they had those people? Like literally, it was just a house
That was flooded
with a dolphin.
with a dolphin.
With a
in it.
dolphin
Yes,
in
and she lived with it for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I was listening
Like
to one of
dolphin
the.
tank
She
down
heavily intercourse with this dolphin.
I'm sure.
As I
Oh yeah, I was.
we were showed that in school,
Were you really?
college. Yeah.
Education.
You guys ever hear about the girl that fucked
You
the
want to see a
dolphin?
lady fuck a dolphin?
Is that what they call the like
This is education.
dolphin
brother.
dildos? There's a company right there.
Yeah.
I was
I mean, it's
listening.
probably sleep.
I was listening to one of the MK Ultra things, and one of the most fucked up things. One of the doctors was like, "All right, we're gonna do the dolphin, and the lady. All right, what else do we do? Like, all right, I need 30 schizophrenic children ages from 6 to 12, and we're gonna give them LSD for 70 weeks straight." And I was like,
Yeah, dude.
"What the fuck?"
I mean,
It's in the name of science.
I feel like I could come up with some good ones.
I
you
bet,
know?
dude. I was just like, "Holy fuck!" And then there was like the one Sydney guy who was like the lead. He would like,
lead ass.
well, he would like
Yeah.
dose people,
The
send
most
them into a
insane mean man we can.
dose
find.
people with acid, send them into a brothel that was wiretap and video recording, and in the document, the way he would watch it, he would sit on a portable toilet drinking margaritas from a pitcher, just like watching, like yes.
Wait a second. This sounds like Steve Hawking.
Yes.
I mean, it could be.
I just the part about it where if that was all that they did and they just did weird shit and you were hearing the highlights, I'd be like, all right, well maybe. I mean, this is weird, but I believe it.
Yeah.
But when you see the stuff where they, as an experiment, they dosed the entire party,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, so you guys are just doing
Yeah,
whatever.
you guys are.
Just
This is,
fucking
you guys are
around.
literally 1950s with a drug. Like, oh, I see colors. All right, give it to everybody.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna have a Christmas retreat. Come to my cabin. I'm not gonna fucking dose you.
Well, that was. I mean, imagine how mad you'd fucking be if you were like a
Fuck yeah,
spouse
dude.
of a person who you don't even know what they do, and then they're like, "Hey, would you like a drink?" And you're, I mean, I guess, and you drink it, and you're just
That's
like,
like kind of-
Well, there was another one that was like, yeah, so him and his like second guy were on a retreat with his wife, and the Sydney guy dosed the other dude so bad and the wife that he was like unconscious in the corner watching him screw his wife, and you're just,
"That's normal. That's normal behavior."
dude, that's 1950s like role player.
Imagine if they didn't find that and they were trying to figure out ways to like sneak like mushroom powder into stuff.
Yes.
And you'd be like, "Oh, can I have a drink?" You're like, "Oh my god, what the
fuck is that?"
Yeah, they're
Yes.
like, "Nothing. Please finish."
You have to eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
Insulting
Yeah,
if you
like,
don't.
Man, this seems like something's wrong with this. Like, no.
So
no.
what you're saying is MK Ultra would never happen if LSD tasted like Aquama.
Yes, I think that
Affirmative.
did. Acid is supposed to it's supposed to taste like nothing,
Yes,
right? And
nothing.
then that was why Brian took the metal stuff and was like, "Ah!"
This tastes like battery acid.
And then
Yes.
immediately,
We should keep.
well, he
That
got screwed by somebody, and I remember that was him defending the show Parks and Recs to me because somebody was like, "Do you want to buy acid?" And he's like, "Sure, I guess."
Is
And he's
this
like,
actually acid?
No,
yeah.
yeah, is this really acid? Yeah. And he's like, "But you have to take it in front of me." Okay, and he puts it in his mouth, and he's like, "That wasn't acid." And just walks away. And he said he was tripping for like 2 days
Yeah,
straight.
it's not
Sounds
normal.
awful.
Yeah,
It's
and he
not.
said that the only thing he described to me that he was in hell with like monsters, but the only thing that wasn't hell was when he looked at the TV that was Parks and Rec. So he just sat there for basically a day and a half straight, staring at Parks and Rec, and then there's like demons around it. Like,
But Parks and Rec is emitting an aura that's keeping them at bay, so
I
he
guess,
can't like.
dude,
It's
it
the
was-
sea bear ring and SpongeBob. It's like
I mean, that's
Touching it
basically
here,
what it is.
buddy.
But I'm imagining more of like you have like hell vision, like you know what hell.
I know what hell
But
vision's
everywhere you look, there's demons, and they're like, and whatever, and they're trying to get you. But when you look at it, they're only around
Yeah,
the TV,
yeah.
so you're like really
it's like
close
the
to
underground aquariums.
Yeah,
You know, when you got,
it. Yeah, like that exactly, and you're just
yeah.
staring
Yeah,
through.
you're like, oh.
I'll have you know, demons look vaguely humanoid form, but they're only in shadow. So
Checks out.
Yeah,
Is that a
Cough
Mucinex?
medicine?
yes,
Mucinex
big
eye?
enough cough medicine, your TV will turn into a circle, and an eagle will come grab it and fly away, and you'll be able to hear cars going down the road about 2 miles away.
I
And you're like, wow.
remember we were leaving like a dinner or something, and then someone was like, can we stop at a CVS?
This is with your family, right?
Yeah, so like
In the
family,
Mormon
like
mover?
Mormon mover.
Yeah.
We stop and you kind of see who I get out.
Got the
Walk,
swag going.
Everyone wore like the flat bottom shoes
Yeah.
and
Yes.
cargo shorts, and just the pockets were empty walking in. They were just to the brim
Allegedly.
at the end of it.
Allegedly.
So we get back home, and him and someone else is sitting on the couch, and we're watching Desperado. Nobody knows what that movie is. It's the mouse.
Is that the mouse one with the big
giant
ears?
ears?
Okay.
So I'm sitting
Isn't
there.
that the movie with Lord of the Rings guy and the horse too?
Yep.
Pretty sure it is. There's like a guy, like a normal black man that they put in like a Zulu outfit, and they make him like the most caricatured black dude ever.
Okay.
So yes, the Aragorn.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen or whatever.
Yeah, Viggo Morton.
Viggo Morton, Carmichael
So we're
Village.
sitting
Yeah, so
there,
you're watching a
we're-
mouse movie.
We're watching this. I'm sitting in between both these, and every 20 minutes, get the hand to mouth hug. And I'm sitting there. I'm not.
How old were you?
Maybe 13.
Okay, so you were still mostly.
So I was still trying to
yeah.
like figure out what was going on, because the only pills that I knew of
Were
was
ibuprofen.
Allerplex and
Congaplex. Okay. And so I'm kind of just like, what the fuck?
Those must be
going?
tasty.
Yeah,
huh?
I was like, whatever they're doing. And then they're both like starting to like tear up. And I'm like, this is not a sad movie. He's a mouse who wants to be a knight. Like, yeah, the world's stacked against him, but it's okay.
He can do it.
And then night goes on, and they just hit the other person has this really weird look when you get a little dude, just like the real hillbilly,
Yeah.
like.
Didn't he end up throwing them all up?
Oh, so the one person to my right goes, takes a hot shower, can't figure out how to get it on cold water, so it's just screams. It's just screams. And then the person to my left, for some reason, we had a mattress up against the wall. He's puking on his hands, drawing on the wall with it. And I'm like 13, it's 2 a.m., and I'm scared shit of what my dad's gonna do. And so I'm like, you are not in hell. You're in the basement. You please stop puking on your hands. This is disgusting. And I was like, I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Yeah. Then I was like, well, I don't want anyone to die. So, but yeah.
And how long did that last?
That usually lasts between 4 to 6 hours.
Did you enjoy any of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Only about 15 to 20% of the time was.
How many times?
I probably did the full set 2 or 3 times.
Failure.
Yeah, I did repetition still failure. I did like the full like hard on for probably
How
like
many was it?
24,
Yeah, I was about to say it's a whole sheet.
22, 24.
How bad does your stomach feel?
I
feel like
felt
it's
fine.
the
I never
kidneys.
threw up.
I feel like the kidneys.
But
are
I will
like,
tell you this:
"Holy
you could
stop."
you could take like a third dose, and it just feels like you're uncontrollably drunk, and like you can't walk.
Hell yeah. Well, I remember the other participant did this later on when he started his
Was
collegiate
it
year.
Dyke, dude?
It was Dyke. And like he calls me and he's like, dude, I'm done right now. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm doing a bunch of fucking Mucinex. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like, you are 21, and I feel
You
like
can
it's
just
not
go
that hard to
Dude, I
find. weed
remember
in
them
the UP.
calling me and being like, "Hey, man, we're like about to go out, get
Yeah.
a couple of packs." And I was like, "Why? We're not 6. Go buy
I know.
some booze."
Dude,
Please
yeah,
don't.
they were just ripping it, and I was like, "Is this like a good? Am I supposed to be doing
Yeah, this is a good idea.
And so, like, I'm like looking into it more. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, like, I understand the compound and what it does, but I'm looking at these videos and it's like, you have to fight the urge to sleep. If you go to sleep, like, you're fucked. And I was like, I don't really want to do this.
Well, it's DXM, right?
yes,
Yeah. So it's like you have to fight this giant wave of
so
not
I-
falling asleep.
Dude, I
and then
never-
if you do,
I never had that
Yeah,
problem.
but
I-
you're like Ozzy Osbourne.
Dude, I
you were,
like-
you were a
just-
genetic
you just
anomaly.
take
You're
it-
supposed to take drugs. You should be like a fat cat. That's what it is.
you just take it, sit there, and it'll hit you 45
I don't know.
hour minutes
That's
later.
what I
So-
thought, but then Sam would call me
So
next
did
day.
you ever take it or not?
I never
Okay.
did it. Like
Good for you.
they would call me and just go like, fucking kidneys hurt so fucking bad. It's just like,
I see.
why?
I've never had that happen.
I wonder why this is happening, guys. But
Especially when he was 21. That is pretty brutal.
yeah.
I guess I accidentally double dosed myself with that when I was sick the last time, and I think I kind of felt something.
It doesn't really take that much.
I know, but I was like fucked up being sick.
Fever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like that, and then I was also like in like half limbo, and I was laying on the couch, and I was like, I love you. I think I'm fucking dying. Is what I think's going on.
Dude, that would be fucking miserable if you had like a 103 or 104 fever and you were going through that. Fevers are already fucked, and then you put that on top of it. You're like, wow, I guess I was
went
sitting
there. You know,
So
actually, what
happy I
happened? I
died.
think what I bought archery target that owns like a wheel now.
Very good.
Wicker archery target.
Oh,
Because I was
dude, that's a Malad one right there. That's
and I was
Kingdom Come
watching
Deliverance.
I was actually playing it at the time, but I was also watching the video of that guy who is like that jacked manlet that does like LARPing, and he's like doing like rolls with swords and stuff. And I was like fucked up and sick and fucked up on, I guess, DXM, and watching him, and he had one of these, and it was hung up on a tree, and he was like Dark Souls rolling with a short bow shooting it, and I was like, I need to do that.
That should be me. I need it.
Yeah, so that's where that came from.
I will say the biggest side effects from DXM is that you will go into the demon realm and they will follow you for 24 hours later.
Yeah,
I remember him texting me, and I didn't know like what the fuck.
Yeah, you had no backstory.
I didn't know. I woke up one morning.
It saw me Friday and then like weekend, because I think we were still in school, right?
Yes.
So it was like saw me Friday, weekend, and he gets a text.
No, it was like Sunday, and it was like, I'm getting Bible verses tattooed all over my body so the demons can't get me. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I remember responding with, I don't know what you did, but don't do that. Like, I don't know.
Dude, that was bad. I do remember, like, he did perform an exorcism, and it kind of worked. So I was like, huh?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I was like, this, I don't know.
I'm here for it.
I don't know. Hey, man, I think there is something that you could do to get into that fourth dimension.
Does that mean that it's like a demonic compound, or is it?
No,
It drops a wall.
So I think it's set and setting, right? So if your set isn't right and your setting isn't right,
your parents' basement closer to hell.
Yes.
I mean, that we did have.
We did finally paint the
Grandpa.
bathroom,
That,
and there's drywall on the ceiling too, right?
yeah, and we're hiding.
And you can't
7 years later.
you can't see outside in the downstairs bathroom anymore,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yeah,
is
so
it-
set and setting. Yeah.
I know, but it wasn't. See, the thing is like you guys just made it sound like it was actually terrible. It was unfinished, but it wasn't like a crack house.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Trust me, it wasn't
Yeah.
that bad. It was.
I've seen crack houses.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I just
Never bought anything on the road.
listen here. Smart TV guy, the guy we just got up in
dude.
the Bahamas, DXM, not worth it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Just go buy some good fucking rum and smoke a fatty.
Yeah,
Have a
guy,
better
if
time.
I stop getting scammed, we can maybe work something out. Get you
Please stop.
tied out, but I can't keep getting scammed.
Dude, that's what this podcast is. The scam cast.
The scam cast, the scammers.
The
If there are any good scammers out there, let me know.
Oh, they
Levi wants to get
they
scammed.
live
He
on
hasn't been
Stream
scammed in a
East and
while.
Meth Street.
Maybe
So-
that's why you get scammed all the
Well,
time.
I've never had this. I'm on.
Well, I was
Were
in
you just putting your
Orlando.
credit
and
card info in and all of
You're
these.
putting your credit card number
like,
into
please
Google.
share your
you're like,
public password.
torrent.com. Okay, here's my social security number, and okay, we're good to
It
go.
wants me to
I'm
log
trying-
into the dark
I'm
web.
trying to pull up the Pistons game because we were near Orlando, and so it's just all Orlando signs like, "Fuck the Pistons!" Like you guys.
Were you
fucked
just
us
there?
up. Yeah, and my boss was gonna give me a ticket to go to the game. On the record,
Did you ride the
I
rides?
wanted to go to Disneyland, and so we didn't go to the game. But Pistons were down 1-3 in the series, and they won their next game, made it 2-3. And I was like, "Shit, if they win the seventh game, you got to."
You did say that.
And
Hell yeah, dude.
so we're sitting there, and the game's not coming up. I was like, "Oh, don't worry, I got Stream East," and it's the whole family. And you have to like tap it, and then it'll take you to a different.
Yeah,
tab.
I
You have to
know.
close
I know
out.
all
You got to
about
do it
it,
like
yeah.
4 different times. Every single fucking time I'm tapping it. Jerk me,
Jerk me.
jerk me. And I'm like, oh,
I want to know, is that like a thing that jerkmate thing? Is that real? Do people use that?
I can confidently say I know someone that's been sucked into that hole.
For real?
Like
Yeah.
actually, so it's an actual service /
It's
website.
a service. It is supplied to people that want to pleasure themselves in front of other people.
But but like it's real. So it's like
you're redirected to
it's
a real
not just-
website.
okay.
It's
Well,
a jerk
I
trap.
know that
It's
it's.
a
I mean, it's got of the ads of that type. It's the highest quality,
Okay.
right? But I didn't. I was like, who the fuck would? What is like? Why,
Yeah.
dude? This is weird.
Bro, there's people
Sure.
out there.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Sad.
I was gonna.
It's sad
I
to
was gonna
see.
ask you about that. The amount of times you've been trying to be like cast it onto
Yeah.
the screen,
Oh.
and it's like furrypornexperience.com, and you're like, okay, and then you
Please no, please
Yeah.
no, please
So,
no.
the best one was when Michigan was playing TCU. It was the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Do not speak of
52
this
to
game.
47. And my dad really wanted to watch it because he was telling I was watching on my phone. I was like, I'll just pull it up on your laptop, but you cannot touch anything.
Close your damn eyes, daddy.
I was like, once it is up, do not touch.
Do not
And
touch.
so I get it on his laptop. I walk downstairs and I just hear, Isaac, come here. There's porn on my computer. And I come upstairs and it's My Little Pony, like fucking a character. And I'm just like,
I told you not to touch it.
I was like, maybe I should fuck with them a little bit. And I was like, gee, man, they don't pay you enough for this shit. And it's like, I fucking hate you, son. Get the game back.
Dude, he might have typed it in. So he's like, this is my chance.
He's like, oh, this is great. And just get a quick one out and then call him up.
Hotponies.net, enter.
Isaac.
Oh, the position change.
All right, so now that we're having fun, we have to ruin it by talking about conspiracies.
Okay.
So is the boat disease real?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Boat disease is real.
but is it like, what type of real are we talking
Did it
about?
naturally occur real?
Yes.
Or so you're not doubting
What was
the
the- what
virus
was-
itself?
What was the cruise liner? What was
It's
it?
some shit I've never heard of. I don't.
Okay, so like a B
Aren't they
cruise
like
liner?
Finnish people that caught it or something? Dude, why don't you know
I
this?
remember reading it and I was like, don't let him off the
I do remember going through the Hormuz Strait, and they were like, I saw a clip of them all like wrapped up and like, yeah, you can't be here. Keep going.
Yeah, that is really funny because that was basically like, please help us. And I'm like,
no,
keep
not
it
doing that
moving,
again.
buddy." Yeah. And they did make it through a war zone, and everybody unanimously was like,
Yeah, don't fuck with that.
Hey,
ocean-wide
yeah.
expeditions.
ocean.
Okay.
Wait,
Ocean-wide expeditions.
but weren't the people who caught it, weren't they Finnish or Swedish or something?
what is the nationality of
What
the
race
fucker?
is the guy?
I was gonna say if it was a Carnival cruise, 100% believable.
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, did the Iran and the U.S. let them through
Really?
the war zone because they were like, "Good luck, guys, get
Even
the fuck out
so,
of
like
here."
even Israel was like, these are innocents. We don't want to touch.
I'm just
We don't wanna
saying,
spread
man.
this.
I find it strange that they went through that area. My
Mm.
point.
Hmm.
That's my.
Do you think they picked up a J virus, or do you think they?
I don't know. I don't really know much about it. I
Mucinex
just
is here. That's all.
you should airdrop like 15 of the cartridge, the like shirts.
I will have you.
Primarily,
Okay. So
with
white.
confirmed or suspected.
Yeah.
Okay, so Whitey.
Switzerland.
So Whitey got it.
That's
Yeah.
the genetically engineered to go after people with good immune systems. Point of it. But
Is the Gatorade.
exactly.
Real men drink. All right, if you drink Gatorade.
Oh, you're gay. Never thought about
Hey.
that.
But AIDS also is in the name.
Gay.
That's how they
AIDS.
sneak it in.
Gatorades.
Power 8.
But
There
it's
you go.
powerful because it's like
It's powerful
boosting
AIDS.
you.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's
because you know
powerful to-
only gay people and black people can get AIDS.
Oh, so true. The thing that I was confused about with what is going on in your phone?
I don't know.
It was like
picked it up.
the
Getting scammed.
the keypad was his whole screen. Like it was just like a keyboard, his whole screen. I was like staring at what the fuck
He's
is
just-
that? Yeah, it's like A X. No, it was I didn't so the thing that I thought was weird is there was like the Canary Islands is where it
Yeah.
ended up docking. That's what they were finally like, fine, we'll let you dock,
Yeah.
right? And there was like a health official that had a news conference on TV that was like, okay, so the hantavirus or Hanada or whatever the hell it is, you can only get it if you like play with rat turds,
Yeah.
and then 20 minutes later, it's like, actually, JK, you can get it from body fluids or airborne transmission. And I'm like, it just feels like, I don't know if everybody's like spazzing because it's, COVID and whatever.
It'll be like a flashback. And that's where it's like you can make the conspiracy was run. This is how far they could
Testing
get
the
away
rat
with it.
turd virus.
Yeah. I mean, it was bat turd
I just got
virus.
confirmed information from Victoria sharing a Facebook post. The hantavirus is an RNA virus, and ivermectin should work against it. And so she said, "Our dad is safe."
Yeah.
So.
He is. He is very
there's
safe.
someone
He'll have
that-
an aura of
that I have
radiating.
acquaintance to that his mom cancer went through chemo. One of her siblings, like right wing, there was a guy that was stripped of his medical license. DeSantis gave it back to him in Canada. There's a court case that you can read on it. Fucking hilarious. He's just standing there like, "Here's cancer for goddamn it," and they're just like,
ivermectin?
"Yeah, for ivermectin," and he's like, "No, it's not for humans. Not cure cancer. You can't prove anything on it. There's not enough cases to support your claim." He's like, "Fucking does." Then DeSantis was like, "I will give you your license back."
Can you do that? Apparently you can.
Apparently you
Okay.
can. I mean,
Well, I mean, are they
think it
licensed through
was-
the state or federally? I mean, they got to be licensed through the
because
state.
he's no longer a resident to Canada anymore, so he's in Florida. So
I mean,
he is signed up for her like chemo treatment through ivermectin. now.
Through the TSC
That
chemo
seems like
treatment.
that. Whatever, man.
I was like,
seems like
you're going to be a cool case study to read up, but
and she died filled with no parasites. That's the,
well, her ratios were off. We forgot. Like,
her,
this is for a 12
her
ton
essential
horse.
humors were off. We forgot to put her yellow bile in order. I think that the part about it though is I do think that this one seems to have the KD ratio is too high. It's like Ebola's the one that has the
Ebola's got a high KD.
like
Well,
basically
'cause what was it, 4 out of 5?
yeah. This one was 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Of
So
the
what is that,
5
72.
Yep.
Damn, dude, he cracked the
He
code.
fucking gotcha.
But this one, I think 60% of the people who got it died on the boat.
Wow.
What
6, 7.
what was that?
1.1666.
I know, but what was the math you did?
You just give
I
me
just needed
6,
6,
7.
7.
It was like of the people who had it on the boat, 3 of them fucking were just like and died. Like they probably were. You know, have you ever seen the like bunks they have?
Yes.
They
Yeah.
just folded them up in the wall. They were like,
Okay, yeah, we had another one. All right, fold them up.
yep, fold them up.
Well, the thing was like the swine flu had when Obama was in
I
office.
had the swine flu.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that bitch was fucking
Yeah.
tough.
Well, it's like that one was way bigger of a fatality rate, but we never got shut down for that.
Yeah.
There was no demand for a vaccine or anything. But then when COVID comes around, maybe it was because it
When-
was a respiratory thing.
When the swine flu happened, I got it, and I was at a wrestling practice with it.
no, it's because you smoked too much.
No, that was when I was at the wrestling practice with it. I was like, I couldn't like function. I was like I couldn't stand up straight, and the coach was like, "Oh, dude, you gotta like get the fuck out of here."
Yeah,
And my
leave.
mom took me to the hospital because I was in the car, and I was like, yeah, like literally like a stroke victim. And they gave me like 4 shots, and I couldn't move. I was just like, and then they gave me an inhaler because I couldn't breathe either.
Oh,
And then
Look at what weed
it was
does
like
to you
it was like
guys.
6 weeks later, and some person my dad met was like, the Chinese introduced this virus, and like this is just a known fact. And I was like, yeah, Dad, shut up, whatever, like and then it was like, no, that was actually
Yeah, that
for
was
real what
real.
happened. Like it's not even that's just objective now. So whoever that lady was, I guess
Thank you, lady.
they got me. I do wonder where I got it from though, because I think
Yeah.
I was that. And you know what?
You out
You're
there
right.
kissing pigs?
Yeah.
You piggy kisser?
No, but I'm
yeah,
trying to
bro.
think about it because they didn't. There was like no, you went to school with COVID. That was like the end of the world,
Right.
right? Like
Yeah.
whatever people that were still in school that happened. But I had swine flu, and the school never. We didn't have to tell anyone, and nobody else at the school had it. I was in high school,
Yeah.
and the people I wrestled were fine.
Huh.
for like days. You know, like holding them down, gently breathing in their nose as you're. Yeah, no, that was. I do remember though. That was one of the things that there was a wrestling meet, and I threw a kid in a headlock so hard I got disqualified, and
That was mean.
and I was like that was when you're 12 and you're like being hormonal, and I was like scream crying because I didn't win.
Yeah.
And then that same guy I was supposed to wrestle again, but I had the thing, and I was like, please let me wrestle. I need to do it again.
Yeah.
And I was they were like if
chance.
you wrestle him again, one, you're sick, and if you wrestle the same guy again, you're just gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
I know. I don't fucking care.
So that one, I don't know. I guess
Dude, they should set up a penal colony for like sick people. Just ship them there.
well, I guess that is kind of the island they're on.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little. The only reason that place has infrastructure is for like boats to stop on.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing that their point is like, okay, route all of the other cruise ships to the next door island, and then keep all of the doctors here.
Yep.
And if it's contained, it's contained. But I do really wonder how the first guy, like, what was going on with
What was he
the
doing?
rat turds?
Dude, imagine how dirty that fucking boat had to be. Unless
Well,
this dude was
I
like,
feel like there's a lot of rats.
I'm
on
assuming the
boats.
first guy who
really?
got it.
I don't think there's
Well,
gonna
I
be.
mean,
Oh,
look at
dude,
like
there's a ton of
sailors and like even then it's
You know
like,
how big a cruise ship is?
I know how big a cruise ship
like, as
is.
soon as like you're on port and you're exchanging all of these goods, like you're bringing a shit ton of flour, grain, and everything.
I
I mean,
think
look at now.
the
Like,
first guy who
bananas
got
that-
it was a worker. So if he
Okay.
like under, but I think he was sucking on rat turds.
Yeah,
was
I
going
I think he was
on.
taking a little lick.
Yeah, he was
Or-
like
or
or
he ate at Panda Express.
That is.
Rat meat.
Oh.
I think there was a Panda Express.
What
on
if
the
he had
boat.
like Cocoa Krispies and the rat turd shit in and
That's-
blended?
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I
What
like
is
the
it,
idea.
Man, when he's got that chicken fry place.
Yeah, the bat meat.
I only serve bat meat. Chicken of the cave, baby.
I'm imagining like a Colombian guy who
Yeah.
can't speak any language at all, and he's got a safety vest on, and he's like bear crawling through a cargo area like anteater sucking up rat turds, and
Huh?
that's his job. And then it was like, yeah, he got sick for some
He
reason,
got it.
man. I don't know. What the
It
fuck
was
happened.
cheaper to pay a dude that other than like exterminate the
shot
whole
back?
thing.
No, dude, he's just there. He doesn't get paid.
Oh, he's just there for
Came
fun.
with the boat, yeah.
Just walking around with a straw in his mouth. Just
No, dude, he uses his tongue.
Jeez, dude. Send
Yeah.
that boy to the penal colony.
Well, that was I think the other day you said that your theory on it was that it came from gay rats,
yes.
right? That was
yeah. I'm here for that.
oh, dude, the babies
They were
are home.
feeding rats Gatorade. Made him gay. Alex Jones flipped a tip, but everyone turned a
Dude,
blind
not Alex
eye
Jones
to it.
anymore. Tim Heidecker had to do it.
You know about
Alex
that?
Jones is no more.
You know, well,
I don't know, Tim.
So, okay, you know Tim and Eric.
Yeah,
He's
that's
Tim.
Tim, okay.
him?
Yes.
Nice.
So they bought
they did.
Yes.
the Onion, and Tim Heidecker bought Infowars.
Oh, yeah.
Has Ben ever told you about the Onion?
No.
So we're sitting at Rick's cat. Fungus.
Yeah, we were doing some CIA
And we're
experiments.
just, we're giggling, and then Ben just goes like, do you know the Onion? Like, yeah. It's like the newscast, and he's like, no. It's like, did you think we were just talking about the vegetable? And he was like, yeah. What other things could I say after saying, do you know an onion?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
There was a video a long time ago I found that was like POV talking to the dumbest man you know, and it was the exact speech pattern as Gino.
Yeah.
It was like, just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, man, no. Huh? It's funny because I don't think he's like that stupid.
He's not.
Dude,
He gives like PowerPoints all the time at work.
Dude,
in
his
front of
frame-
big
It
executives.
should be, and they're like, "Good job, buddy."
He's just
man."
not projecting. His frame is thin. It's wide, but it's thin. He's
Yeah.
just not projecting it.
I
in a-
think
You just got to give him a
Three-dimensional.
chance.
He is lucky that he's not like 5'4" and fat.
Oh,
he'd be
yeah.
fucked.
yeah.
Dude, if
He'd be fucked.
well, so basically Rick.
Yeah.
No, Rick is
But
far
Rick's-
more
Rick's
charismatic.
dating not a plastic surgeon. Get Botox. What are they called?
A person who gets Botox?
No, it's like the
Administers?
offices you go to.
dermatologist?
Aesthetician.
A dermatologist?
I think you got a lot of work. You got some work. It's very.
Is she gonna do some work on a Rick?
Oh, dude! Imagine him
We
just
would-
like Bollywooded out,
with
just
the
like
Bogdan off face.
the synthol
Dude, he's
injections in the arm.
He's removed my limbs and I'm a nugget now.
Jeez,
Yeah, no, he hasn't changed at all. He's grown his hair out a lot.
really?
He's doing the slick back.
Okay,
He's
wow.
still, runny nosing it up.
Nice.
And
Dragging his tongue on the floor.
yeah, it hit from chin to nose, right? Just mid club, and it was went to a club together, and it was like Rick
That's what
watching. Yes, Rick like watching his girlfriend dance with someone else, and I was like, I wouldn't be like okay with that. It's like, no, bro, it's like cool. Like, oh,
I don't think that's okay.
cool. It's like, I would classify that as cheating, but I don't know where to draw the line. And he's like, like,
All right,
I mean, he was the recipient of the sucker in the.
yeah.
dude,
Maybe
that
that affected him.
fucking
a little bit.
brutal, man. That was
Yeah.
fucking
I
brutal.
remember getting done with the game and
Hey, where's Rick and
where's
Gino?
Rick and Gino? And it's like fucking Gino Pope Rick's brain from the side.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking nuts.
I know I already said this, but my favorite part of that was Brian thinking there
Yeah.
after because he had
Oh my
yeah,
gosh!
he was like he had no concept of what
Yeah.
happened, and for a full day he thought that Rick got like lobotomized and was just like in a wheelchair, and you guys were like wheeling him around to
An
college town.
alternative
Well,
way
I
of
think it was
getting a
because
lobotomy.
he only saw a picture afterwards, and
Dude, he had like the full head wrap.
yeah, no,
like,
he was
yeah.
wrapped, but he was sitting on a bed like
He's
this,
fucking
and
retarded.
yeah, and Brian was like, "Dude, I think they like wheeled him out there," and we're like, "Hell yeah, Rick!" And he was
It was funny because he was, understandably so. He was a poopy butthole. I mean, after getting your
yeah, I would be too.
after your ear got
I would
burst
probably
in.
go home. I don't think you could.
He was
convince
sitting
me.
there. I think Isaac and Gino were like, "Come on, man, just one drink. Come on, man." And he was like, "No, guys, I don't. I just want to go. Come on, man." He's like, "All right, fine." And then he's like, ear wrapped, bleeding, like, "Oh."
What did
Yeah,
the
I would
women
be-
think of that look? What were they? Were they like, "Ew, get away"?
They were clapping.
Yeah, I think they're here. He had like,
Oh yeah, my
Oh.
friend tried to kill me with a sucker.
and you can loop out of juice
Hey,
True, dude.
face. Come on,
Okay.
come on.
Pace.
Are we
think-
gonna pronounce it the way Gino's voicemail set up? Are
I
we gonna do
think that he didn't he claim it was a bug?
Yeah, no, the lady like was sitting next to him and was
I
like,
think he got.
He's like,
Stung
I think
by
he got
a bee.
stung by
I
a
like
bee.
to imagine that, and he's like
Just like blood oozing.
yeah, but I like
out.
to imagine it's a Brian's point of view where he's like, and there's like a sucker stuck in his ear, and there's blood everywhere, and the lady's like, must have been a bug.
Damn, that's
I
a
don't
pretty big
fucking know.
bee.
Yeah, one of those evil sucker bugs.
I will have you know that the Gino's social awareness didn't change even though that was happening. Like how you'd be like freaking out or embarrassed. It stayed the same the entire time. Yeah, exactly.
Rick quit being-
Dude, they're gonna call us gay.
You want to get pussy?
It is funny to me that Rick was always kind of like him and Gino together. That was such a weird combo because it was somehow with them combined, Rick like gained brain power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really weird. It wasn't like yin and yang. It was like yin and spam. But
it was
it
like
worked.
shepherd to.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he's on his own. He's like I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't around him enough. You obviously
Yeah.
know him better than me, but I felt like when he was on his own, it was like a normal retarded guy.
It
And
was
then
a
like with
barnacle on a boat.
yeah, but when
now
you
it
like
evolved.
add them together, he's like all right, now I gotta like really be
Yeah.
retarded in a smart way. I don't know.
Funny.
Yes, so we have to. You have to tell us cool info, Isaac. Come on.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So,
I think Levi
I
actually.
think it was 2 weeks ago.
Good. Okay.
Fine, I'll stay till 6.
I getting ready to go to Florida, and I wanted to go hit some golf ball.
Golf balls.
So I go to the driving
Oh
range.
yeah, that's
Go to
right.
the driving range. Take someone else's brother, and I'm hitting golf balls. I bring Goopoo and Doopoo.
Dude, that's terrible. Come on.
Fuck. I bring Erect
You
and
Erect. You bring Fred Durst.
I bring Fred Durst and Erect.
Okay.
So Fred Durst is having a little trouble hitting the ball. And I was like,
Fred Durst
all
is a female, by the way.
right. Yes, Fred Durst. It's very female. It's very common.
Very
in the
Greek.
states where we're at. Yeah, it's very Greek. Yeah. The orthodoxy. And seeing they're having trouble. There's the club speeds at least 115, but no contact speed. Softball background. And so I walk over because it's in cubicles at the driving range. And swing in, they keep missing. I walk over and I was like, you got to keep your head down and you got to stop swinging. So I get behind them, safe distance away.
Her.
Her, yes. It was right next to us.
Okay.
And keep the head low and swings away and bonked in the back of the head. I thought nothing of it. Thought I was fine. And I start feeling a lot of warm fluid running down my back.
Smoked.
It was bad. It was bad. And it resulted in 3 staples and a lot of blood loss. And yeah, got the staples removed a week later. And that was probably top 5 most painful things ever.
I do like the argument of like, I don't think I hit you with the end. I think I hit you with the shaft. I think it was the shaft. It was this part. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
so you think that the part that's hollow
Yeah.
and made out of like light gauge
Nothing.
steel versus the solid steel chunk at the end of the thing.
Definitely hit me.
You think the tube did that? Yeah, I just
So yeah, so after it happens, I thought I handled it pretty well for circumstance. Touched the back of my head, see a lot of blood, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I cannot hit this person. I cannot hit this person.
Yeah, so I start walking away, and Brett sees that I'm walking away, and he's like, what the fuck did you do to him? And it just starts spewing out the back of my head. And, I'm getting pretty heated, so I go inside the clubhouse. I don't know what this thing even looks like. There's a girl behind the bar.
Hey, can you look at this real quick?
I was like, can you take a fucking picture of the back of my head? Because Fred Durst wasn't, I don't know what the hell he was doing. And Fred Durst is sitting there, and she finally catches up, and I'm handing my phone to this lady. And like, can you take a picture of the back of my head? And I turn around, it's just wording out. She's like, oh, fuck. So she takes a picture of it. I'm like, all right, I have a long sleeve in my car somewhere. And I just grab it, roll it up, tie it around my head, just spewing everywhere. And I was like, fuck, gotta go fucking urgent care right now. Not really excited about
Didn't
this.
you
And I'm
get like a couple hundred balls and you only hit like 4?
yeah, I got to hit 6 balls out of the 100.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, thank God, not 26 yet. Still on the parent insurance. Run it, baby.
Best time to get hit in the head.
How many
Yeah, I was like, I
stitches?
had to get these out of the way. I got 3 staples,
Okay.
which
Not so bad.
at first I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to get my fucking head shaved.
No.
It's going to be awful. And he was like, no, you don't got to do it. You could have said,
Yeah.
Dude, imagine being that guy. Be like, yeah, we're gonna have to shave your head. But my cut's on my hand. Yeah, we're gonna have to shave your head.
fuck.
I don't know
So-
if they only did like gave you like a
Yeah,
male
little
pattern
monk
baldness
cut, little
spot.
monk cut. So I go
Bullet.
back 5 days later and come in. There's a younger girl like working. Hell, she just.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down on that shit parchment paper that they have in those offices. Sticks a thermometer in my mouth, but I'm chewing gum. And why am I getting? I'm here for steak. I have my phone. Pulls the thermometer out. My gum is attached to it. It just starts pulling away. And I'm like, excuse me. And so that gets out. She comes out with, the bend needle nose pliers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Hemostats.
talking about? Yes. Just grabs my staples and starts ripping on it. And she can see that I'm instantly sweating, like my veins are popping out of my arms. I'm just sitting there like, I gotta go. And just leaves.
After she took them all out.
Didn't even pull any of them out. She couldn't get them out.
So she 1, 2, 3 yank and then couldn't
and
get it out.
nothing came out. So you'd be like just getting yanked up.
Why did you let her do that?
I was like, well, I don't know
She's
what
a
the fuck
doctor.
to do. Because then I'm just like, I thought they had a tool that, you got one prong on the bottom, two on the top, so you pull it, it folds.
Yeah,
the staple
yeah.
up, and she just leaves, doesn't come back. I'm profusely sweating now and in a lot of pain. Giant Samoan guy comes, at least 350.
Nice.
He's just like, going on, brother? And I'm like, I fucking got a lot of pain in my head. He's like, which side is it? And I'm like, I have that big of a head. You can figure it
Yeah,
out fast
just
enough,
look,
but it's
dude.
right
Yeah.
here. So he gets it out, and he's like, oh, this is probably going to hurt a lot. And I was like, okay. He gets them all out, and he just is like, so, be honest, how bad that hurt? And I was like, yours wasn't that bad. She sucks at her job. And he gets out of the room and just goes like, he said you suck at your job. And she just like looks at me, and I'm like,
You couldn't get one out, and you suck a bitch.
fucking,
Shut
you
up.
fucking do.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, then it got out, and I was like, wow, that like hurt a lot more than getting hit in the head with a golf club.
Dude, when I got
Did they just pull him out?
Yeah.
yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
What the?
There's an extraction tool for that.
I have taken out hundreds of
It hurts
staples
so bad.
because of my dad's arm.
Yeah.
I have literally, I've probably done 200 or 300 of them. Okay.
Yeah. I
And-
probably should have had you do mine.
Yeah, I was gonna
Good
say you should have
God.
just called me. I know how to do it,
Yeah.
but you snip them with wire cutters, and then you
That's what I
take each
thought they were
side out
supposed to
separate,
do.
and it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought
I
they were
can't-
gonna do.
I can't imagine just like
Yanking.
Ripping it out of your head.
they're
I was
like-
like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
Did you go to a real doctor or just like
It was the urgent
place?
care off of 24 by the Ford dealership. That's
Okay.
pieces.
Okay, yeah. I had something like that when I sliced my finger off of that stainless steel chip off of the
Yeah.
lathe. The guy that stitched my finger up, I shit you not, was either his first day or he was high on coke.
could be both.
It could have been both because he comes in, Chaldean, slicked hair back. He goes in there and he's like, all right, we're going to give you some Novocaine. The Novocaine comes in like 30 milliliter bottles. There was one that was half done and there was another one that was full. He draws the whole one in, puts it into the palm of my hand, uses both hands to push the syringe in.
Was he shaking?
Yes. And and sweating. And I just see my palm
That, honestly,
like
it's probably alcohol.
this bubbled up. And I was like, holy fuck. And he's like, what? I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, just one more. And he puts the other half in my hand. He's like, okay, turns around and immediately starts going to town to start stitching. Like with not even like 2 minutes. He goes in there, he bends the needle, and he's like, oh, okay. And he goes
You
back.
got some tough hands, bro.
And then he goes in there, and then he goes to put a stitch through, finally gets to both sides, breaks the thread, and he's like, oh, man. He goes back, and I'm shaking, and this whole time he's doing is pulling my finger more and more apart, and was like, dude, I'm going to have to leave, like, if you don't fucking...
Back to the drawing board.
Like, he ruined, like, 3 kits, and he finally got together, but I was just like, like, why... I don't know. You're sitting there, and you're like, can I get up? Am I...
Yeah. Am I allowed to like fight back?
What am I
right
supposed
now?
like? My hands flayed open. It's like, where do I like drive to the hospital? Like, where do I go?
Do
You
it
know?
yourself, man.
I
I don't
guess.
know, I've never had. Luckily, I haven't had stitches in a long time. Like when I had a couple of surgeries, but never like when I was awake. Super glue usually
Yeah.
is my
Oh, yeah.
whatever. But I know you know. But the worst medical thing that I had was for my throat thing.
Uh-huh.
I had to put it's a pressure sensor, okay, and it's a segmented metal, like it's a bunch of metal segments that are about a half-inch long.
Uh-huh.
The thing's a quarter-inch diameter.
Okay.
It goes all the way into your stomach.
Oh.
So think about that, and they put it through your nose, into your stomach,
Yep.
and then they make you swallow for 5 minutes.
Ouch.
Okay,
Like
but
repeatedly, like going.
yes,
Ow.
but remember, my throat doesn't listen to my brain telling it what to do, so my throat buttholes were not.
They weren't tight?
cooperating. They were too tight. That was the issue.
Oh.
So they're like, and it's like
Jamming.
smacking into it,
Oh.
and I was coughing up blood as they were doing this and gagging because it's like, and they also went through the wrong nostril, and I have a fucked up nose too. So I was like they're trying to jam this thing down my throat, and it was eventually I grabbed the nurse's hand and I was like, stop, and I said, let me see the clock, and they turned me, and I went like. I
Just
pushed it
pushed
down
it
my
in?
throat, and they were like, "You're gonna." When I'm like, "Fucking stop! I'm fine." And I said, "How long do I need to go?" And they said 5 minutes, and I was like, "All right." and I sat there and I held the thing and I was like holding onto the nurse's hand and I kept being like "Ugh," and like coughing and stuff and I swallowed and they got enough and they pulled it. When they pulled it, I felt all of them like yeah,
Like,
and it literally was like that out. And I stood up and I was like, oh, and the nurse was like, what? And she just gave me a hug and she was like, I've never seen anything so bad. No, it wasn't even that. She was like, I've never seen anything that bad. And I was like, dude, we were going to be here for like 20, 30 minutes.
Well, yeah,
of
you
this.
mumble fucking it down my throat. Like, just
Well, I mean, it wouldn't go down. I had to wait until I could feel my own throat butthole
Your sphincter
relax.
relax.
Just had like a
jam it
really
through.
strong magnet, like those dentist games, and drug it
Oh, you
down.
should
I should
have.
have ate a magnet.
Dude, there's
It
like
won't cause
when
any
you're
issues.
putting in NG tubes, they're like you got to go through the nose, right? Same
Yeah.
thing. I've seen like people lobotomized children from going in the wrong way.
Oh, and it goes.
Yep, it goes up instead of down, and it's just like
Yeah, well, luckily-
your kid's retarded.
kids retarded now.
What's the?
Yeah, oh, sorry, guys.
I
Oops.
think you should leave skit. There's one where doctor. Anytime you go, they come back and they don't have a neck.
Yeah,
It's just he's like, so we're gonna have to shave your head.
We're gonna have to
And
take
they're
his
like,
neck.
but my leg's broken. And it's like, good news, husband came out, doesn't have a neck anymore.
Yeah,
he's just sitting there like,
we saved his life. What happened to her? Oh, she was pregnant. We had to take her neck.
yeah. And it's like, oh, doctor, whatever his name is, so great, and it's just walking around necklace.
Dude, there was like a real story. I was watching a couple of videos of. Do you know who General Sam is? That is.
Yeah.
You know who he is because
Yeah.
whatever. He's a YouTuber. He's been around forever. He has a podcast, and he was talking about his grandma apparently had a surgery in the 80s where they left forceps inside of her in the Miami-Dade hospital, and then they had to take them out like 20 years later.
Oh my gosh.
And then they were like, you have to sue the hospital. Like, they fucked you up, right?
Yeah.
And then the court was like, we need discovery, whatever. And they're like, yeah, we lost all those records. There's nothing we can do about it. And that was just the end of it.
Dude, so they literally pulled like
forceps, literally.
well, they pulled the
inside my
CIA
body.
like shred all documents
No,
and burn.
no. It's more like there's a bunch of random Cubans and black people working here. We can't keep track of
Yeah.
anything.
No
Oh,
shit.
we switched from paper.
Wow.
To digital,
No, they were just like, yeah, those are gone.
We don't have them. And
Yeah.
so like, was there any recourse, or they were just like,
No.
oh, that's it,
That's just the end.
motherfucker, dude. Wow.
Yeah, and it was like seriously like, I mean, if you have to go,
No. I was just checking because I have something I want to bring up, but I don't know how to bring it up.
bring it up.
Okay.
out.
So Australia was a penal colony for the British Empire,
Yup.
right? You should look up there. I saw there was a wine called 19 Crimes. Okay.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
The 19 crimes that would get you sent to like
Is
Australia.
that what that's for?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
Although
I remember
there
my
were
parents-
more than 19 that would get you expelled, but the 19 crimes that would send you to Australia are fucking hilarious, dude.
Well, that was. I remember my parents used to drink that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was. We probably stole it from them at one point. If we're being honest, that it was. I remember there was one where there was this like retarded looking guy holding a sign and it said like theft or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull them up because dude, it's just like everyone would go to jail. All the crackheads, everyone would get shipped out.
Well,
to
I know it was also there was a official crime during that's a song. Like
I just anytime I hear something, I have
Yeah.
the inner dog extinct. With,
no, it was there was in a lot of the early and what era times
Yes.
what's in the rest of the world, what was that, whatever
1760, 1820.
about that damn time
about
it was it would be like, are you lazing about? And there was like an official crime for being lazy.
yeah.
And it would because a lot of them were based off of 7 deadly sins,
Yeah,
right? So it'd
yeah.
be like sounds like
Right.
it'd be you're being a little bit greedy today, huh?
Yeah.
Would you like a boat ride to Australia? Where we force you to eat lobsters.
Oh, this is terrible.
Are you an anti-lobster guy, or is that just
No, I like lobster.
just him?
You don't like lobster?
I don't know if I've ever actually had lobster.
But you're an
Well-
anti-seafood in general, right?
The majority of the time, this dude eats lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Is it?
It tastes like
It's
it's fucking
really
good,
good.
man.
You really don't taste it. The best
You
way
definitely
I've liked
taste it. Why else would you eat it?
the best way that I like it because it's a very like calm taste.
It
you know?
is mild.
I like
yes.
I'll do angel hair pasta
You already lost them.
lobster,
Angel hair is the
lobster,
worst, dude.
butter, lemon, and Parmesan.
The rest of that's good, but switch the pasta out for him. I have
Potato noodle lobsters.
Yeah, dude. You ever seen?
Chicken
You ever seen
gnocchi.
you ever seen what Ganucci?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Yeah, no.
that was the point of the meme.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I did that on purpose.
guys, please.
Fuck, dude. I searched it on my computer and it listed them out perfectly. Can't find.
You want to
it
use
now.
my computer?
Yeah. Let me. See.
Hold on. We're gonna do a quick swap right here.
Nice.
Gayest porn.
No.
Lobster. Gnocchi.
Oh, it was those
Gnocchi.
potato noodles. Now I see why I switched the chairs, dude. These noodles, giant, thick ones.
Yeah.
I was telling Levi, I'm like, I want to make these.
Have you ever had udon
Dude,
noodles?
they're like 3/8 in diameter. That's like way too much.
You gotta try udon noodles.
Well, aren't
Udon?
udon noodles the
Udon.
like the ramen one? Here,
I
we
mean,
can-
they're a little bit
Alright.
smaller in diameter, but there is a wonderful ramen that you can get at Costco. Comes in a 4-pack, and the udon noodles, it's a vacuum seal pack. It's bigger noodles, so it's a little weird.
Where did
But
that sucker come
Sucker
He
came
had
from
it,
my
he had
pocket.
it.
from? What?
he had it. But I enjoy the bigger.
Were they
noodles.
okay? So are they though? Are they like the? Here we go. Are
I'll
they?
pull up a clip?
Are they? You're gonna pull a clip.
Jamie, pull up those
Costco
udon.
Yeah, but is it the ones that are like the wet frozen noodles, or are they the like cups, the dehydrated cups?
It's
They're dehydrated.
the vegetables are dehydrated, but the broth is in a bag. Vacuum.
Is the bag wet?
Ew, dude.
All right, so back to the 19 crimes. There's a couple of standard ones on there, like grand larceny, theft above 1 shilling, petty larceny, theft under 1 shilling. My favorite one on there is impersonating an Egyptian would get you sent to the Australian.
Oh yeah, but read the rest of that.
Yes, associated with the Romanian people at the time. So if you were a gypsy, you're getting shipped out, brother.
Have you ever, just quickly, have you ever heard like modern Europeans talking about gypsies?
No.
Dude, it's like Third Reich all over.
Is it really? So like that
no.
never left. Like that is those are the peeps.
If you were like, I am going to kill every gypsy in the world,
tally-ho, man.
it would be like 80% approval.
So,
I'm not joking.
So like the Brits are on it, Germans are on
They
it,
don't
Netherlands
like the
are
movie
on it.
Snatch, or they do like the movie.
They think it's funny because it's like a caricature of them.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're also like, this is like sanding over the rough edges of the gypsies,
Gotcha.
even though it's like the trashiest people
Fine,
you've ever
it's
seen.
Brad Pitt.
But I remember Lars, he lived in Germany,
Yeah.
and he told me that there were people that he knew that talked about like running over gypsies and just never reporting it because they were on the road and stuff. And in England, one of the issues with gypsies is in England and Scotland, there's a thing where you can't, so there's no private property when it comes to outdoor stuff. So in England, like when we were there, a lot of the places we were going, you would have to walk through people's property, and there's like footpaths and like I think it's
Yeah.
called like the Queen's Path or something. And no one cares because
pudding.
Basically easements or whatnot.
no, if you are camping, you could camp in my backyard if we were in England. There's nothing I could do about it.
Really?
Okay, but
Anything?
no, you do own it, but it's like everyone there's a lot less land,
Oh, okay.
so it's more like everybody agrees that the land is to be shared, like outdoors would be shared with
Gotcha.
everybody.
It's yours,
And also-
but you don't have the right to kick people.
Yes, but remember, most white people they'll walk through your yard to get to the ancient ruins that are on your land.
Yeah.
Because there was a
Not
place
set up camp and throw beer cans everywhere.
that leads into what I'm gonna say, but there was a place like Jeremy Clarkston. He bought a farm, right? And it's that Amazon show, whatever. But he bought a
Yeah.
farm, and on his farm there is a monolith that is as old as Stonehenge.
Oh.
And it's just there. It didn't add value to the property. It's just there,
Yeah.
right? And that's when we're in
Everyone's
England.
got one of those.
No, literally, yes. And when we were in England, we stayed in a barn that was renovated into like a condominium thing that was older than America, and that's just on their property. They weren't doing anything with it, right?
Ain't
So
that
you
fucking
have
crazy?
to understand the scale of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But the issue with it is the gypsies, they get caravans,
Yeah.
right, and they park it on your property, There's nothing you can do about it, right? So you end up with a band of gypsies
caravan.
shitting up the place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Literally Trailer Park Boys style in your fucking yard, and there's nothing you can do
So
about
they
it.
were captivated or captured very nicely.
I mean, that was
Being
pretty standard. I mean,
generous to them
Yeah.
seems to be.
They made them look cooler.
Yes. I think they're a lot
Like
fatter
dads?
and more brown than they are in the movie. Seems to be the vibe.
they look like they run a bodega.
Yeah, and I think they wear a bunch of rings because they like trade each other in gold rings or something. Like I
Can imagine that.
Well, that's not bad. Don't trust the banks.
I mean, that's like our
all right, Levi,
homeschool
finished.
black
I know you got to
market.
go.
All right, so another my favorite ones of the 19 reasons why you would get excommunicated to the penal colony is also stealing a fish from a pond or river would get you sent there. Also, stealing roots, trees, or plants over the value of 5 shillings
Damn.
would get you sent to prison. So
Who's deciding what the shilling costs for the tree root?
I don't know. That's polygamy. I don't know.
What is polygamy?
Search. Yes. So if you had 2 side pieces, you're fucking.
The one side piece.
Oh, that's right. If you were married with a side
Yeah,
piece, you're
married
going
with a
to
side piece.
Australia.
Cheating is cheating.
So John Smith would have had.
Well, what's ridiculous is that like I was looking at it, they only like shipped 160,000 people over like the course of like 50 years.
Do you
I
think
figured
they
it'd be
intentionally did it so they could go to Australia?
no, but I mean I'm
think-
saying like that should be like 1.6, not 160,000.
my understanding of it was that was like the pressure release valve. So if it was your 5th time being arrested.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there's a strike policy.
Yeah, it kind of like I don't know if there was much of a. I'm sure that if I was like the judge and you were
Yeah.
my neighbor and I just really didn't like you and I was like those roots were mine on the boat, bitch. Like, I don't know.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
a fish
pocket
you have in
money,
your
yeah.
pocket?
Well, the fish thing, the
Yeah.
stealing, they don't have like in England. I wanted to go fishing when I was
Yeah.
there because I was like, oh, dude, I love fishing and
Yeah.
whatever. And you can't just go fishing in a river.
Queensland.
Yeah, literally, yes.
These fish.
What he's talking, you have to get a permit, and it's not like a fishing
You
license.
have to meet the queen herself.
You have to get a permit for the area you're in, and if you want to go fishing for sport, you have to go to a private lake that is
Where there's
stocked.
like 500 people.
Yes,
in
and they
it.
have
Yeah.
booths set up all the way around the lake, and they mainly fish for carp.
Literally a dystopian fishing regiment.
Yes, but the fish are pretty big. I will say, if you were to catch a carp over there, it would be like a 50-pound carp.
All right. I mean,
But,
hey,
like,
that might be worth it.
I was
Queen's cock.
We could just bow fish and then get arrested.
I never got arrested.
Hard.
Somebody
We
else
just got
arrested.
compensated.
Exactly. We took that home.
I remember that was like the one time I was like, yeah, I can't.
Yep.
I was like, I didn't even. I feel bad.
How many times have you been in cop trouble?
Cop. Probably a little over 5.
Really?
If we're gonna include cops like showing up at a party, you're under it.
Well, let's say
How many times have you been put in handcuffs?
None, but close one time.
Yeah, see, I got
thrown in the
I got,
back of-
I got 2.
Got thrown in the back of a cop car one time.
And they didn't cuff you and they put you back there?
yeah.
I
Well,
got
I
put in
had
a-
shoulder surgery, so I just told him I was like,
I
He's
got-
already got one arm.
I guess
Yeah.
I wasn't a cop car. I got put once. That building burnt down,
Uh-huh.
and then the guy shut the door on me, and I was like, "Am I like?
Am I arrested?
Yeah,
Am I
they-
detained?
And they were
What's
like,
going
oh no,
on?
sorry, but I normally don't have bad claustrophobia, but that was one time when I wasn't
uncomfortable.
expecting it to happen,
yeah.
and it just like fucking happened, and I was immediately like, I think at the time I could have gotten that barrier down if I
Yeah,
hadn't have
you
just been
really
like,
needed
hey,
to.
am I being detained? No, oh sorry, and open the door. That was like 30 seconds away from gorilla rage. Shaking the thing, and it was funny because Brian was with me when that happened, and he was sitting in the passenger, or not the next to me,
Yeah.
in the back of the car, and I looked at him, and it always struck me as wearing a Carhartt zip up did thing,
Yeah.
and he looked like the Virgin meme, like next to me. And I was going gorilla mode as we were being locked in the back of a cop car, and then
R.I.P.
I don't know the other time. I know I remember it. I don't know why. But I remember it. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I remember it.
You never forget your first pair of silver bracelets, especially when you're
I know you
half
got it.
naked and your father's coming home from his white collar job and sees you on the curb.
Yay!
and then just drives home and doesn't say anything. You're like,
I mean, what would you do now that you're a parent?
I just pull out. What did you do? Oh, you did it. All right.
Good luck, Levi.
I mean,
Campbell got a D. Instead of
that sounds pretty like. I mean, that follows.
it was like
Who?
That follows.
Oh yeah,
so get this.
I'm kind of
There's-
shocked he's alive.
He's
Yeah.
a well acquainted guy in the construction. First started my job. I was like, it's always good to network. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah, naturally.
So I just called him and
Yeah.
I was like, hey dude, you got like a contact list? Like, dude, sure, we'll start like the Kenny Kick-Ass Badass Academy.
Yeah.
Sends me an email, that's the subject line.
Okay.
Sends me a contact sheet. He's like, yeah, come down to Detroit, do like a good like thing, and I'll train you. And I was like, I don't need
I just need
I
names
just want
and
phone
numbers.
That's it. And just for weeks, just when are you coming down to Detroit? When are you coming? I was like, I'm not. Time goes on. Someone calls me. Like, hey, dude, can I like talk about something? I'm starting exiled. I was like, sure. Get it, but yeah, sure. Calls me. He's like, dude, so my dad like told me that like you did Larry like sales thing. That's why you're doing so good. And I was like, what?
Who the fuck are you? Yeah, what?
I was like, I have one email from Larry and about 50 text messages saying, come hang out with me. And I didn't learn a single thing from it. Oh, well, it's a good thing I called you. And I was like, yeah, they did not listen to
Yeah, that guy always reminded. He seems like a guy who should be in Boston, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Yes,
100%.
He's an East Coaster.
Yeah, and
East
he
Coast.
was. I remember talking to him a few times, and I was multiple years out of high school, and I remember I went to some wrestling thing to like help somebody with something, and he kept being like, "You should get in there with my son, just wrestle."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Why would I do that?" I'm
I
like,
don't want to.
yeah,
What,
well,
you being like 4 years older than him and
No,
like bigger?
I think I'm 6 years older than him.
Yeah, dude,
It was.
it's just
It
like-
was. It was. I weighed at the time. I weighed like 250 and was in pretty good shape. And his kid wrestled at 170,
Yeah.
I think. And I was
a
like,
chub.
yeah,
He
he
was
was.
a chub.
He was
he was
a.
a chud.
He was a.
You remember
one of
when
those
he
little
was like,
smoky hot dogs?
he was
That's
like,
what he
you should go work out with the
Yeah, and
boys.
he came over to our house to do the circuit workout. and
Oh
just-
my gosh, dude! Tractor tires in the front lawn. He's like, "All right, get in there, brother." And he could like, oh, he was-
You're gonna be just like the Kinnys. Like, you're just gonna be
You
so
guys
good.
are adding a bunch in right now.
Oh my gosh, it was because their like uncle came too, and he was like, "Yeah, I played football." There you go.
he actually looked like he
Military.
like
Worked
sitting
out.
there almost trying to suck start at 12 gauge. He was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, my cousin died in the war."
yeah. It's like womp womp.
Yeah.
Sucks, dude. Get over it.
Flip that fucking tire, you bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember his dad wearing. He was he'd suit or something. Yeah, that was when he got divorced.
I've never
so
seen
it was.
someone.
He got the impetus of him dressing like a Boston guy was a divorce. I could have been a breakup. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I don't really give a fuck. So yeah, it happened. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
well, because
And it was all his fault too.
He'll keep bugging me on LinkedIn profile. Outlandish.
Does he still wear the like plaid suits with the hats?
Fedoras,
Yeah.
Gucci belt.
Well, he was at the time. We were at a wrestling meet, and he was wearing a 3-piece or 5-piece suit or whatever. And he did lose all. You've got to give him credit. He lost
I
weight.
did give him a lot of credit.
This was
He's fucked.
before.
I
Damn,
never
dude.
saw him at
I'm
his
gonna,
biggest.
I'm gonna do this. This was like on the come down. I saw him on his biggest a lot.
I
but
want to.
he was wearing one of those cabbie hats and a suit, and the
Yeah.
pattern on the hat was matching the suit. And I remember I kept staring at him. All right, man, look at those calves. What the fuck? Dude, look how damn. Look at that thing. Look at how wide it is. Show him his calf. Look at the calf.
It's the ham hock. It's the.
Dude, you can find that on sale at Kroger for 89 cents a pound right now.
Yeah. Oh.
But he was like dripping sweat in the suit talking
Yeah.
to me, and I kept staring at his hat because that like it looked like it was a perfect like they cut the fabric of the neck of the
Yeah,
suit and
and
made
then
the
just
hat out of
folded
it.
it
Yeah.
over.
And I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck is that? And
Yeah.
it was just kept telling me to wrestle his kid, and I was like, we don't even know each
Sorry,
other.
sir. I just want to look at you.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
I was
thing.
like,
Like all those interactions, it's just like the only interactions like, hi, and it's just like acting like you knew me since I was
Yeah,
born. It's like
yeah.
what? Well, we don't know each other. I don't know
He
you.
kept bringing it up. He's like, dude, the coach is so tight, so long. I've always.
Yeah, I don't know you, man.
And I was like, you wanted
Bet
your
you
kid
like
to be
3
some.
times.
Yeah, I was like, you wanted your kid to be something, and unfortunately, he wasn't. Because I remember he would see us at lakes, stop his car, and then go like, "Oh, so what are you guys doing?" And it was Sam committed to Michigan Tech, and I committed to Finley to go play. Like, yeah, the Army right now is recruiting Campbell to be a Hummer gunner. Looking for Hummer gunners right now.
Dude, that sounds like a gay position. Not
And I
gonna
was
lie.
like, oh, they don't really do that usually.
Do
Like,
you
yeah.
sign up for that?
Yeah, I was like, usually you just go like, yeah, you guys can take me. Like, yeah, they said with like his build and everything, he'll be good as a
Yeah,
like,
dude, he fits
50
perfectly.
caliber,
Yeah,
50 caliber, just sitting there, and I was like,
okay.
okay. And he's
yeah.
just showing me pictures of him at a very basic football.
Yeah.
And like you went to the NIU camp,
Yeah.
and a coach is going to physically look at you because you're at a camp.
Yes,
where they
because
coach
you paid to be there.
Yeah, exactly. So he's like, look at this.
Checking them out.
Zoom in. Look at that.
And
Head coach looking at myself.
Dude, I just like when you were like they want him for his build. I was imagining because when I remember him, he was like a hot dog boy.
Yeah. No,
Imagine-
he's still a Home Depot hot dog.
Imagine him perfectly cylindrical, fitting in the
Yes, I was going to
spot.
say he's got the perfect build. Perfect build being there's a half-inch of clearance through the top.
Yeah,
of the
and
build.
like,
Have
if
you
we hit any
seen-
bumps, he stays in position. An IED goes off, Hummer flips over, still in the
Well, he
gunner
actually
spot.
plugs the hole so the
Exactly.
explosion
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
come in.
airtight.
Have you
If a
seen the-
nuclear bomb goes off, none of the fallout reaches any of the drivers.
Jeez, dude.
Have you seen the pictures of how like babies get X-rays where they throw them in like the
Yeah.
tubes? And
Yeah,
stuff?
that's
what I
him.
imagine
Yeah.
him, like, sitting.
But there's a gun in
Like,
his
I can't
hand.
reach the triggers. Oh, but yeah, I remember going to an lift hand maker.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Rowley just, oh, I can't believe about that bar. It's a clean and shatters. his
Oh my
front
God.
Dude,
Just
that's
shatters.
far worse than my story
And
about
you
that.
just you see like it looks like someone like the
So,
LeBron chalk
when that
thing.
happened, was everyone quiet or were everyone? Oh, fuck, was like
it was literally just oh fuck, and then brothers like don't stop.
dude. We had one. There was a guy that we went to school with who was like he was also a human hot dog, but a much like softer hot dog.
Gotcha.
Okay, and he
Softer than
you gotta stop saying people's names, man. He was softer than him. Yes,
Okay.
this dude was like it was like 6'1", Levi. He was taller than me. Yeah, his aura was much smaller than mine, but he was taller than me.
Aura was weak.
No, he.
Docile Creek.
Yes, it was very strange. I'll tell you his name later, and you might know who he is. But he couldn't ever do man makers over 25s on each head,
Yeah.
right? And there was one time when we got him to put 35s on, and everyone was around
huddling
him.
around,
Yeah, and they
like,
were,
this is a big
and
thing,
he
yeah.
got it up, and he and like locked it out, and everyone was like, yeah, and then he just went straight back, fully extended, okay, and hit the ground, and everyone's like, oh, it just dispersed,
It just
okay.
didn't
But I
even
turned
care.
around and I looked, and his little buddy, who I don't even want to say his, I don't want. There was a guy who was like a little tiny guy
Yeah.
that always hung around him, and he was like holding his head at me. He's like, "Are you okay?" Like, yeah.
So Romeo and
Yeah,
Juliet.
literally, yes. And it was, no, are you okay? The guy was holding on to the bar, and he was like, "I'm all right." And it was they were on one of the weightlifting platforms, so he was like backwards at an
slightly
angle. Yeah,
down.
and
Oh.
that was a
Oh,
quite
my
the,
sweet prince.
yeah. No, he was the same dude who was never played a single snap of actual football.
Nice.
We were losing a game at halftime, and we were losing. It was like one of the teams with 3 dudes who ended up in the NFL.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we
Yeah. No,
right?
it's a,
And he was like, guys, it's senior year. We need to win at halftime. And everyone just looked at him like, yeah, all right, buddy, and just walked away.
Like,
And
we don't have a single
dude,
Division
he was
One
yeah,
player on our
Tebow like this, just sobbing, crying, and everyone was looking at him like, all right, man.
Dude, I'm pretty sure his little friend never played a snap.
No, he didn't even when we were winning or losing by 50 points in a football game.
ever went in.
Never win it.
That's so.
And he was I remember not knowing what position he even was, and because it was like, dude, like what do you do? I never saw him. He was
Yeah.
wasn't even on the scout team. He held pads for people.
It's weird. Like kids will just join to get the letter, and they're content with that.
Well, he was. I mean, he did care. He just
You can't
Granted,
do
I
it.
feel like then was like a good football team to be part of.
absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No.
Doubt X.
I was there. No, it was.
No, dude.
Like from a
The only-
conference standpoint.
No.
No, the only anything that ever had that going for it was it was just the people. Like there was no
Yeah.
skill. There was, the only thing was really people were like,
Right,
I'm big
But
and I
didn't
can
know
move
what I was
this.
supposed to do.
Exactly.
I still.
The weightlifting, no coaching. The coaching, no coaching. There was nothing. It was just like
literally-
big people
they
there.
gave me a play. They wanted me to play D line.
Yeah.
They gave me the play. No, they didn't give me the playbook. They described the playbook to me and then got mad and took me off D line when I said I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then
Checks
also,
out.
well, it was I don't know. It was gay high school stuff. I don't even like 10 years. I don't give a fuck. But it was. We made the playoffs 1 year. The last team in.
Yeah.
Okay, we were 6-6. I think it was like.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, and it was like
Was that against Brother Rice?
no, it was Clarkston. I
Oh,
think
no.
we played Clark,
Oh, it was.
and we did almost beat them. But
I remember when that one dude, like last play of the game, was like, all right, they're taking a knee. Everybody, we're taking a knee. And we're like, okay, whistle blows.
yeah,
Boom.
that was also. I remember we had to play against Malik McDowell.
Yeah.
You remember who
Yeah.
he was?
Yeah.
And I got like there was a couple of times when he would fall over, and I was just like, stomping on his
Please
legs
break
and
your
shit.
leg, please
And
break
he
your
did
leg.
end up going out. That was
Yeah.
because I had to block him.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, he's like
no hope.
so big.
Yeah.
I remember I would always there was a guy named Richard next to me, and I would push him until he was 100% on Richard, and then I would like
Richard's got it.
Yeah.
Richard's got it.
And I would
That's
look
his
over-
guy.
yeah, and he would just be getting like fucking mauled by this dude, and it was, I mean, it was the level of like animalistic black peopleness what this dude had, and that was the same guy who he did get drafted.
Yeah.
I think it was a third round.
Yeah. I think so.
It was he got drafted in the top half, then immediately drove a quad without a helmet on into a tree and became retarded.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
was, and he was pretty good. He did go to MSU.
That's
That
the
was-
Yeah.
fucking dream,
I do
man.
remember who was it? Mark or
Oak Park.
I remember
John
watching
something
that game.
fucking else.
Yeah.
That dude.
I remember being there, and it was at that teetering time where you could not play Oak Park as a night game.
yeah, dude. That
Yes.
top
Yeah, like you
flight.
were not allowed to
You
go
were
there.
not allowed to do it. I remember this game was kind of running a little bit late, and there's a lot of hooting and hollering. But by the time I got in high school to play football,
That was
it was like
subsided.
you got a half day
Yeah.
at school, and you played that when the sun was up.
Yep.
And you sprinted to the buses after the end.
Dude, that dude, I think was it John Henry or something like
he was
that.
a freak. I
Was
think
not
he
John Henry.
John Henry.
John Henry was a mighty man.
He had two big hammers and wear overalls.
Oak Park had
Well,
So-
anytime you played any of those, like
was
Oak
it,
Park, West Bloomfield,
Southfield cast.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
that
like-
was where. That
oh,
was
you got like
where-
6 guys going to the like Division
you
One
remember
football.
Lion King.
Yes, I
That
do
was-
remember Lyon King.
There was on that Southfield team. There were 3 dudes who got drafted.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yep.
and we had to play them, and 2 of them were D linemen that I had
Yep.
to block, and I was.
John Kelly.
Knew it was John.
That really sounds like a white.
I know, but he was not.
Brown.
Went to the Rams. Yep.
Is he still signed?
No.
Career at Tennessee.
He played like 4 years and was like, BRB.
Being black, goodbye.
Yeah.
It's okay. I bought my mama.
Yes, exactly.
All right, we're gonna end it. Salute. You guys have anything else you'd like to add?
Don't forget to give your local high school football player a kiss.
Yeah.
If you see a guy in a varsity jacket, kiss him.
Yeah, give him a kiss.
Always look up to make sure the number that is saying money's coming out of your account is an actual.
Yeah, don't give your account
Don't
number
give your
to a
information away
random-
until you can confirm that this is a fraud department.